M0FXB, welcome back to my videos on the UCI-120. You can see we've got our Kenwood mic there plugged into the front, speakers plugged into the back, and we are actually linked to a Raspberry Pi, and we're using Allstar, currently connected to the HubNet Echo test. Now, if I transmit on the Echo test, watch this, it might be a bit loud. M0FXB test. M0FXB. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you can actually hear that, but it's a bit distorted, okay? I just want to show you how you can adjust that. Now, on the back of the device, if you look, you've got a turning knob for mic gain. You've also got a switch there that goes from 0 to 30. And anyway, you've got a switch there just next to it. And I've turned them right down, but it's still a bit loud. So we need to go into the USB audio adjustment using Putty. So, of course, download Putty. So we log into Putty using the IP address that the Raspberry Pi Allstar is using. So 192, it calls it out when you turn it on, .168.0.109. And then remember your setup password and the port number you use, which I know. Click open. And then most of the time, the login for these things is root. But hopefully you put in a password that only you know. And we're in. Okay. So now to do the audio adjustment, we need to go down to number 12. Let's go down. Let's click it a minute. Let's go down. Yeah, we're going down to number 12. Run simple USB application. Enter. And now we have to select number 2. If you select number 3, you're sort of going to change how loud the speaker is. But at the moment, the speaker sounds perfect. And we've got a volume adjust on the front as well. And all the links to buy this little box. It's basically a CM108 card on steroids, basically. That's how it's described. And it allows you to do so many different things. Allstar, Echolink, DV Switch. It's a long, very long list. I'll be doing videos on many of them. And it's about 90 odd pounds. And it looks really cool. And I got my Kenwood microphone plugged into it. It doesn't come with that. From my TS2000, and then I've got any speaker plugged in the back, but you can put in a Bluetooth speaker, it's not a problem, as long as you've got a sender. So we're going to go to number 2 here to change the audio, to lower it, because if I speak from a distance, it doesn't sound too bad, but if I go normal microphone distance, it's way too loud. So it says here, enter your selection, which is number 2, and then enter. Okay, now if I get the microphone and talk now, and you'll probably hear it, well, I'll hear it echo back if I do that. So let's move that light out of the way. I'm going to talk now as I do normally. Here goes. 1, 2, test, test. And you can see that's like off the scale, yeah? 1, 2, test, test. It shouldn't be. So if we press enter, it will tell us what it's set at. And it's 800, so I'm actually going to lower that to 600. And then go enter. Right, let's try change setting 600. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, test, test. It still looks quite high to me. I'd rather it too low than too high. So press enter again. It does say current settings. I'm going to do 500 and then I'm going to press enter. 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, test, test, test. So let me just have a listen and see what I think of that. Now, if you connect using Supermon to 40894, that's the HubNet audio test. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. 1, 2, test, test, test. Actually, that actually sounded all right. I'll just get a bit closer. I'm sorry if you can't hear it. M0FXB test. Right, well, I think that sounds good, but what I'm going to do is add on to the end of this video, me actually having a chat with someone. So that's it, really. We can exit now. So we type in, we just want to type in, let me just go enter. We know we're at 500 and we want to exit. Right. See, even though we don't really have to, I think. I'll just do that again. I don't think I have to do anything to exit. I think it just knows it. I'm just going to close it down. Close it down, and let's have a chat with someone. Right, let's call through. We've got our Kenwood mic here, which plugs in this 8-pin normal radio socket. And this is what I love about this device. This little box here connects me to my Raspberry Pi, my computer, and it gives me the ability to have a speaker, which is just over there in the background connected, which I can adjust with the volume here at the front, but also allows me to have the PTT fun of a ham radio operator. So let's just do it. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo calling for a contact. The beeping sound is the Allstar system.
Afternoon, good evening actually, Andreas. Mike 7 India Lima Zulu, back to M0 FXP.
Very good evening, hope you're well. And I just been testing out this Allstar device that I've got, or it's actually called Allscan. It's a box that connects to a Raspberry Pi or a computer, and that allows me into the Allstar system. So how's my audio? I've been tweaking it using the USB sort of adjustment. Yeah, nice to catch you. Back to you.
Mike 7 India Lima Zulu returning. Yeah, your audio is perfect, Andreas. Absolutely perfect.
There you are.
And
how good is that?
Not a problem at all. Just on a
I love it.
Casual walk back home with my children. So just thought I'd say hello because you called through. India Lima Zulu back to M0 FXP.
M0F.
We get the announcement as well. Oh, excellent. Well, thanks for the good audio report. Yeah, enjoy your family. I've got a massive family, as I think you know. And yeah, it's special times. So I'll stand by. I'll call out for one more audio check, and then I'll finish. So back to you. Then I'll put it round for another audio check.
Mike 7 India Lima Zulu returning. Yeah, I do have you on Facebook, and I have seen your large family there. Yeah, I have 7 children myself, so yeah, it's great fun. It's always busy, never a dull moment. I'll let you carry on there, Andreas. Nice to catch you briefly, and hope to catch you further down. Mike 7 India Lima Zulu going to stand by, and it's back to...
That's working great. Always leave a few seconds pause.
M0 FXB from 2E0 OTM. It sounds absolutely fine there, Andreas.
2E0 OTM. Oh, brilliant, because it was very distorted when I did the previous test. I've lowered the mic gain right down. I'm talking into a Kenwood mic that plugs into this black box with an 8-pin connector, and the black box plugs into a Raspberry Pi that has the Allstar system running on an SD card. And so yeah, thanks for the test. 2E0 OTM.
Yes, no problem, Andrew. It sounds exactly like you, just as you do, mate.
I can do the volume.
Radio 5, absolutely spot on. 2E0 OTM back to standby.
Volume control. It's just, honestly, it's working so well. And check out G1LRO's site as well. Cheers then, 7-3. And then what I'll do is I'll quickly show you Supermon. You can use Supermon to connect to different nodes. So you put the IP address in, but you type the word super, M-O-N, Supermon, enter. And then it'll find your node number. And of course, you need to register your own node number, but you would have done that when you were setting up your Raspberry Pi. Then you go log in, and the video for doing that is in the description. Put in the login that you decided. So mine is admin for user, and then I've got my own password. Like so. And if it logs in correctly, it will say log out. Then you just click your node number, like so. And we're already connected to HubNet, as you can see here. Okay, already connected. And then we can disconnect. If you put the same number in, we go 41522 and go disconnect, it will disconnect. And then of course there's lots and lots of nodes you connect, and there's all kinds of stuff you can configure using Supermon. And there's Supermon 2 now, there's Allscan, there's a few other ones, but you know, once you've got your node set up, the whole world is your oyster. It really is. So thanks for watching so far, and thanks to G1 LRO, thanks to Mark, and thanks to the Allscan UCI-120. Having great fun. Recommend it. 7.3. It's a really neat little package. Bye for now.